Hello, everyone. Um, my name is Posalt. My actual name is Samuel. Today it's going to be very different. I'm using Zoom today because of it's going to be a bit of a live stream. I mean, not really a live stream, but a bit of a long talk, a long chat today. So usually I would always upload just some elevators on Wordbox. But today that's not going to be happening because I'm going to do something a bit special today. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about something I want to get off my chest, and that is to do with a past story. Now, I've realised that I've been in the Elevate group for a bit of some time now. I've been hearing a lot of things about a person who's from the UK named Beno. Now, I want to basically talk to you guys about Beno because I've known this guy for a bit of some time now. So I'm going to talk to you guys some few things about Beno, how I met him and his group 5 to 4 years ago. So here's how I met Beno. So I'm going to talk about how I first saw him. There's a game called Skyscrapersim. It's a very well-known game that Beno had made. That was in 2014, in August of 2014. So that's what happened in 2014. Now, in 2014, that's when I saw it. I didn't start playing it because I started a year after 2014. I was actually watching a video from elevators from Sweden. He did a Skyscrapersim video using his modifications of a lift in Sweden. And I looked at it and I was thinking, I was so fascinated with this game. What is this game really called? So the game was basically called, Skyscrapersim Beno. And I was just, so interested. So that's when I asked it in the comments, like, what's this game called? Skyscrapersim Beno. So that's when I started play in 2015. So in 2015, that's when I started play. But it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome to know that that I was actually playing the game. That was, I would say, it was pretty fun. But then I started to struggle how to play or how to make my own building using his creator. So it took me a bit of a while to do it. It took me I would say 6 months to know how to use it. But anyway, it's kind of stupid of me to say that. But anyway, so yeah, that's when I started to play his game using his creator. I didn't know where to put the code. So I was just thinking, well, what do I do? So then there was a method where I can just put it in a notepad, and that's where the code comes in, and I can put it into the file, and I start playing it, and I managed to do his building. So I guess at the start, my first ever video was actually based on Skyscrapersim. It was a bit of a... So then I started playing his games, and I became a fan of him. I just became a fan of him because I got very interested in what he does, filming lifts, doing lift tours, and I don't know, stuff like that, really. I mean, he can think, well, I've changed now. But look, it was pretty good. He had a lot of subscribers and he had a lot of fans, and it was all based on that pretty much. But anyway, but I started to join his group. That was called Google Hangouts. Now, unfortunately, Google Hangouts is gone. It's called Google Meet now. So Google Meet is there, but Google Hangouts is not there anymore, sadly, because they've changed the updates. And I thought Google Hangouts was pretty easy. But I am going to show you a bit of it. So anyways, I started to join his group because when I found out he did a live stream, he was on a live chat with who knows who, just people around the UK, I suppose, or just people he knows. So I got really interested and I said, oh, well, you know what, we'll comment and just see like how I can join. So I joined his first live stream and I introduced myself. I said, oh, hi, I'm post or I'm an Elevate fan. I've been interested in elevators for a bit of some time now. But to be honest with you, it all went well. You know, that this was in 2016, February 22nd, 2016 is when I actually first started to be in this group and actually join this group. So I thought, you know what, they were actually, I guess they were good people. So you know what, I'll probably join this group for after Wolf. So then I started to call Beno individually, and I just, I just wanted to ask, like, what is your group about? I just, said, like, why do you love lifts so much? So, we're having like a friendly chat pretty much. That was in April of 2016. And yeah, that's when I had some few problems back then. But anyway, I won't talk about it because it's personal. So yeah, it was pretty good. There was, maybe some few things that needed to be sorted out, like just maybe don't be in this group too much. But anyway, I guess I made that decision for sure. So yeah, it all went well, and I managed to talk to more people. But things went a bit awkward. Things went a bit weird. So it seemed a bit chaotic, because I'm going to tell you this thing, but I wanted to just, I really want you just to listen to in, because this Hangouts, Google Hangouts thing was really bad back then. So he's been going, look, I just want to let you know that he's been going around with different social media chats. He wants to do Hangouts, then he does, I think it was WhatsApp, and then he does Discord. But I'm going to talk these things later. But I actually introduced my brother to the Beno group. I was just showing him what that was, because I don't normally go on this group as much, chat as much, as group community as much. But I guess then, when he made this whole, I don't know, this jump or whatever, so I introduced it to my brother, and I thought, oh, okay, well, you know what, we're going to basically just, show him like the stuff that they do. So, I guess that's just bored as it sounds to be. I can't really remember a lot of things because it's been a while now, but I did introduce my brother to this group, so he was part of the community at that then. But a day later, I found out that my brother was bullied, cyberbullied. And he told me that, and I asked him, are you sure that this has happened? He showed me all the messages, but I don't have the messages because they kicked me off the group. But anyways, so yeah, what happened was he got bullied. I told him, you should leave the group and don't come back. So then I asked the two people, I asked them like, what's going on? Why is there drama going on? So that was when they told me, oh, he was doing this and he was doing that. And I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember. But anyway, he just said, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that. And I'm thinking, look, guys, I know you might be angry, but I think it's best not to just bully him and take him down like this. And he said, oh, you're going to defend him? I'm saying, yes, he's my bro, and I don't think you should be doing that. So that's when they started to bully me. So I'll tell you who these people are, because I'm going to show to you right now. This guy, MidgetwithACamera, that's him, right there. He was the one that did it. And then this guy right there also was involved with this too. These were the two people, it's me and my brother. They used racial slurs, right? They used racial slurs. They said to him, go kill yourself. They said, go F yourself, go F your mum, go do this, go and do that. And you know what? I was so upset. I was upset when I found out that they were really doing this to me, my family especially. I was upset when Beno didn't do anything. I actually told him what was going on. I told him, like, that I'm getting bullied by these guys. And you know what he just said? Just ignore him. How am I going to ignore him exactly? Like, how am I going to ignore these idiots when they have done nothing but to stop cyberbullying us? These guys, these were the people that brutally bullied me and my brother. You see that, guys? That's these guys. That's these two over here. And I'm looking at them right now because these guys have done nothing but caused me and my brother a lot of problems. So it's just interesting to know that there's a lot of problems towards this. There's a lot of problems where I'm looking at right now that there's just a lot of drama. Now, I hate to tell you, but this is worse than the what might call the Roblox Elite group, because they might have a little drama, but it's not that bad. This is worse. This is worse. This is worse than I've seen before. And it's just interesting that they have basically, that Kai has said a lot of horrible things, but I can't message him because he blocked me. I will tell you that in a moment. This guy right there, this guy, I can't even stand right now because I haven't gotten over this yet. He's done nothing to take me down as thinking, well, you know what, this is not the way it's meant to be. This is how this whole communication of Hangouts, this is what Beno calls his group, their good group. But to be honest, this was really bad. They said this horrible things, as I just said before, the racial slurs, the swearing. I'm serious. That's why I left this group, because of this guy right there, Beno. This is what I've been doing for the past 12 months. And I believed in this dickhead, and I think, well, as to what I think. Let's go to the next one. This is another account of Beno. So, look, this is what I said. I said, well, everything's a good time. I comment to you on YouTube. Midget keeps annoying me with the slurs, being rude to me and saying all this. And he said, just ignore him. I said, okay. I'm thinking, wow, that's just a joke. That's just really a joke. I mean, this is where we go. This is where we go into this whole thing, pretty much. Him. So look, this is the main point. This is the main thing I'm actually saying to you guys. This guy has done nothing but caused a lot of problems. So I'm going to talk about the next thing that he also did too. I'll just share my screen. Let's stop my screen. So this guy, next thing I also want to say to you too. On September 10th, or no, September 12th, 2016, he leaves YouTube. And I was just thinking, why did you want to leave YouTube for? Like, what was your purpose in this whole thing? You wanted to leave YouTube again because of people, I don't know, bullying him and harassing him, and someone who just wants to quit friendship with him. See, the point is that I'm making is that I haven't even believed in Beno. And I was thinking, well, you know what? That's not the way it is. That was that. So Beno left YouTube, and then days after, he comes back. So he's always changing his mind, thinking, oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to quit YouTube, take a break, and come back. I even asked Beno, like, what's going on? Like, why are you leaving YouTube? He just said, I'm just, there's a lot of people who are bullying and manipulating and humiliating me. That's what he said. I'm not going to show the message because I don't think I actually have it. So the point is really, is I'm making to you guys, is that, you know, I've really just, I really do have enough. You know, I had enough, you know, with people, you know, with people just trying to just, you know, look, I'm just really having enough of people just trying to just, you know, cause a lot of problems. And even this group had a lot of drama. It's just a joke. It's a joke that I was in this group, and I should have never been in this group in the first place. I actually just basically wanted to just let this whole thing go. You know what? This is what I'm trying to say to you guys. This is the whole point of this, is that, you know, you should never, you know, ever talk to strangers. And I just did. And I was just this upset that I did. But it's sad that my brother was bullied this way and I was bullied this way. But there was also another person who was like that too. And this guy, in fact, name was Charlie. Charlie was another person who was also bullying me too. His name was Charlie. I can't remember his real name on Hangouts, like his Hangouts name. He called me stairlift to call me names. He called me names. He says rude things about me, you know, all of that. And I was just thinking, that's the dumbest insult ever. You know, stairlifts are not. Stairlifts are just homeless. It's nothing special. So I don't know. Look, that is what it actually happens. What was my main concern of this is just thinking, like, you know, why the hell did I join this group anyways? Like, why did I join this group with all this toxic? I mean, this is the other thing too. I mean, this group is so toxic. It's so toxic. There's a lot of cyberbullying. There's a lot of toxic stuff on there with swearing and calling people names and being rude and bullying other people. And then if you don't answer, if you don't look at the chat, you get kicked out. You have to get an invite in order to join a group. Like, why is this group not public? You just get an invite and that's it. Because I told him I kept getting kicked out, and I want to know why. Because you have to respond. Well, I can't just be on the 24 freaking 7 a day, 7 days a week. Because, you know, I don't want to be in this group every day. I just wanted to just leave it. But I get kicked out. That's the whole reason why I had to be there every day, because they kicked me out. It's just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. So they keep changing every groups. They keep changing every group chat. They just rename something and they just go. It's like I'm in a call center. They're like in a call center or something like that. It's just odd. It's just odd that Beno has just audacity, because he didn't do anything. When I ask him something and when I tell him stuff, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do a single thing to any other people, because there's a lot of people that do get bullied. Because this guy is a control freak. He basically makes you feel guilty for every certain things, everything. He makes you feel bad. Then you get kicked out because you say something. You get muted because you say something. All of that. And then I said something on YouTube. I said to him, well, you know what, let's, you know, I said something rude about Kai. I was thinking, like, you know, he's just this stupid, silly kid who just, you know, he just bullies people. And then Beno says, don't you dare bully Kai. He's my friend. What, a fucking 12-year-old? I mean, this guy, this is what I'm talking about. This guy, if I'm talking about. Share my screen again. Him, Beno. And it's just interesting because he doesn't get anything right. He doesn't get anyone's problems. He's just himself. You know, this guy is never going to get through life. He's a guy who just wants to just cause arguments, fights. Here's the next thing I also want to talk about. November 26th, a day I should probably also remember too. So here's the thing, you know, I'm just staying in the group. I'm just going, hi, how's it doing? And then Kai comes in. He still bullies me. He still attacks me because I actually left for a little bit because I just couldn't stand the group. I come back for a month later, and then Kai still's there. He just comes ahead and starts attacking me. And I'm just thinking, mate, what do you want? Can you just leave me alone? Because here's the thing. I tried to ignore it. I tried to ignore this guy, White Bear. But he still keeps bullying me. And I tell him, mate, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. That's all you got to do. Stop. And he carries on and on and on and on, thinking, you know what, mate, I'm just going to block you. So let's go with another thing that I also told Beno too, which I'm just, I was just, pissed off. The fact that he just doesn't, understand. So this is what I said to him. This was on the 2nd of December 2016. Just give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay, here's the next thing. So I said to him, yeah, look, I don't know. He asked me something. I said, yeah, but I'm having a lot of problems because I'm trying to let Kai to leave me alone. But I was meant to, that was a spelling mistake. He said he kept being rude to me and others. And now I'm really getting sick of this. So anyways, he said, why does it matter? Because it makes me upset. I try to ignore it a lot. So that's why I never text and get removed with this group chat. So now I just want to start a fresh life, just like fresh, just be on this group, just peacefully. So that's this whole thing. And this is what he says. This is what this little motherfucker said. He said this. He said, to be honest, you are the one that's causing the problems. If you just ignored Kai, then he would leave you alone. What, you're super fucking 12-year-old guy. And this is what he says. He says, all you need to do is to talk in for chat about lifts and stuff. I am. What I'm interested in is lifts. Don't respond to any crap that people say to you. Kai is this silly little piece of shit, 12-year-old. Take everything he says as a joke. Do not get involved with drama. This includes messaging people, asking them about what happened. Is this guy a fuckwit or something? We all talk to each other and we know when you do this. Shut the fuck up, mate. If you just relax and talk about stuff in for chat, you'll be fine. Shut the fuck up, mate. You're right. I was thinking, no, you're wrong. I was just being sarcastic. That's what he really said. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. I'm not the one that was causing the problems. You know who was the one that was causing the problems? Beno did. His whole group caused the problems. I'm serious, guys. He was the one that was causing the problems because he doesn't get the fact that Kai is a bully. That's why, Kai, you're a bully. The Harry guy stopped, but Kai kept going. Or because I just stuck up for someone who's close to me. So, look, I should have not been in this group. I don't know what the hell I was doing in this group. Because here's the thing, guys. What he used to do, he used to just film lifts. He used to do everything that was fun for him. And we all loved, I even liked what he did. But until then, when this stupid narcissistic dickhead started to bring kids along, like to 12 to 8 years old, onto his stupid lift adventures, I was just like so shocked on why he would actually do this. He even said to me that I was arrested because you were lift surfing, Beno. Here's the thing why you should not do lift surfing. Because you might get hurt. You never know. You might get hurt. You might get squashed. You might hurt yourself. You might probably, not know how to do it. All of that. That's the main thing. That's the reason why you don't do lift surfing. That's the whole thing why. But to be honest with you, look, this is not really about what I would do or not do. I never did lift surfing. To be honest with you guys, I never did lift surfing because lift surfing is bad. You could get hurt. You could get caught. It's illegal. What this guy is doing is trying to make people in danger. He's trying to hurt you guys in a sort of way. And I'm sorry, but you can't sit there and do that to people because there might be some people who are scared. Now, I've been watching a lot of what Beno does, and I was disgusted. I don't know why the hell he was an ordinary YouTuber to this stupid criminal who is just basically doing the opposite, doing lift serving, breaking stuff, trespassing. But if you say trespassing is illegal, it's not. It's illegal. That's the whole point of it. Now, look, if I film a lift and if I get busted, then I'm sorry. I just say, I'm sorry, and then I move on. So then on January 9th, I'm going to go to next year now because I actually left the group for a bit to just stop all whatever. And then I just, I come back. And then on the 9th of January, 2017, so I'm going to go from 2017, he quitted YouTube again because of people who are bullying him and talking crap about him and a lot of these stuff. And I was just thinking, like, so you're quitting YouTube again. This is like 3 times in a row he wanted to quit YouTube. Because what he does is, guys, and I'm just going to show you something that I'll just read it out to you. I won't put it on the screen. He said this. He said, at the moment, I seriously feel like quitting YouTube. I'm getting so much hate from different people. I bet you are at the moment. People are saying crap about me behind my back. More and more troll videos are appearing, saying about me is horrible. It is so disheartening how people I met 6 months ago who were big fans of my channel and meeting me was like a dream. Yes, and causing problems to other people. It come true for them. Then over the course of 6 months, they are ever so slowly got more and more aggressive because I hate you, Beno, towards you because I hate you so much. Now they both hate me, of course, because you're an idiot. And they think they can control my channel and are demanding I remove my videos and are flagging them. They are continuing harassing me and are now harassing my mum. Because let me tell you something why, Beno. Can I just tell you why? Because you don't spend quality time with anyone. You just spend time with yourself and random people. That's the whole reason why. And their behavior is plain horrid. I have never once done anything against them. Yes, you might have. You might have been, or you might have probably done something that they don't like. I really wish I'd never met them. This has put me off meeting fans who love my videos if months later they become like this. So if I don't want fans, what is the point of making videos? I might as well quit because you said it 3 times now. You said it on September 12th and you said it on June 10th. So this is the 9th of January, but this message is on 11th of January. So here's the point, guys. Look, when he says all this, because he might have probably done something to these people. I'm just guessing. But if you want to quit YouTube, then quit. What's the point of you coming back and just saying, I'm back? I'm sorry, but this guy is just so out of control. He's an animal. He really is. He's an animal, guys. He's an animal. I just don't get the fact that he's just, manipulating himself. He's making people feel guilty. So now I'm going to say the last thing. This is the 19th of January. And I'm going to say this to you because this is what really has happened. He said this. He said, I said this, I said this. So I told my family everything about how I was in this group with Ben or whatever, Beno. So on the 19th of January, when I told them about what was happening, because what really happened is that they found me depressed. And I think it was some friends of mine, so I think I'm pretty sure. And they thought, I've been depressed, can you go and talk to him? Oh, I mean, that was what they said. But anyway, they thought, I was depressed. But anyway. So yeah, and they said, oh, you know what, you need to go and talk to him. So I said, oh, well, you know what, I'm in this shed named Beno, and they're really trying to cause me a lot of problems. I'm trying to leave them, but it's not working. So when they found out on the 19th of January, I was grounded until the 21st of January, which I think it was the right thing to do, because I did in fact learn my lesson. So that wasn't great. So then I told Beno, and this was the message I did in fact say. Just give me one moment. I won't put in the screen because my screen is now not working, sadly. I said this to him. I said that I am leaving this group. Because I need to basically, I'm in a one place at the moment. I think that your group is just out of control, and I don't think you really quite understand that it's caused me a lot of stress and anxiety and something like that. And I just said that, look, I'll still watch your videos and stuff like that, but you know what, I think I'm in a one place, and you're just going to have to just, yeah, I'm just going to have to move on. I said something like that anyway, so I won't say the whole thing, because it's a bit privacy or whatever. So anyways, that's what happened. That's what happened when I was in Beno's group. It's a bit of a long story. That is how I started to meet Beno. That is how I started to meet his group. I just want to let you know, guys, that you should never hang out with this guy again. Don't hang out with this guy. That's the number one thing. So to end this, I'm just going to say this, that Beno is a very toxic person. I should have never been in this stupid group. And to be honest, it's strangers. You should never talk to strangers. And that is my experience. That is my experience how I was in this group. I thought this group was good, but it turns out it wasn't. And I can't believe that this was getting worse. And I was so stupid to know that I was in this group. This guy, I just want to let you know, guys, that I'm just going to say this to you again. He is a person who actually has, I'm going to say this to you. He is a person that has Asperger's. He doesn't have a job. He lives with his mum. That's the only thing he does. And I am dead serious, because this guy is never, ever going to, understand the stuff that he's doing is not great. It's not good. This guy has been accused for trespassing. This guy has been accused for filming a lift, or no, not filming the lift serving. He's getting a lot of hate from people. He keeps staying in groups. This core is where he's at now. But I do want to let you know that, you should never hang out with this guy. This guy has just done nothing but cause a lot of problems. And he even caused problems with me too. He said I was causing the problems, but he was causing the problems. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous that, he is doing what he's doing. He doesn't have any quality respect for anyone. He doesn't listen to people. That is the whole reason why. He needs help. This guy needs help. This guy needs to go to a mental asylum or something. He just needs help. He just needs help. I just wanted to get out of this. I just wanted to stop doing lift serving, stop doing what he's doing, and just leave. He's freaking 29, the guy. He doesn't have a job. He's just lazy. But anyway, it's not really my problem anyways. But look, someone needs to stop him before it's too late. He needs to be accountable for what he's doing to others and putting people in danger. So look, I hope it sums it up. It's a way to expose Ben for what he's doing, and we just need to move forward. I am going to have to censor. I just want to just change my mind. I'm going to have to censor some of the stuff that you saw on my screen, because I don't want to show a bit of my privacy there. But anyways, I hope you understand this. This could get out of control for you. I just want you guys to not hang out with this guy. This guy is dangerous. He is going to make your life a misery. If you join his group, your life will be in a misery. You're dead. You're out of your words, pretty much. So let's stop all this. Let's just stop all this and just move on. Leave Beno's group immediately. Don't ever speak to him. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Just don't join his group. Don't ask him for an invite. Because this guy's a piece of shit. He's caused a lot of problems. And Kai and Harry as well, who basically did hurt my brother quite a lot. And even hurted me as well. On top of it, Charlie as well, calling me stairlift. I don't know what the hell that was all about. He's a horrible guy, guys. His whole group is horrible. They're toxic and mean. And just one thing, Beno, before I end this too. You would never learn. You're never going to learn. You're going to wind up in prison one day. You're useless, Beno. You're stupid. You need to move on now. Anyways, thank you very much. God bless and goodbye. And I just hope you guys understand. If you are having difficulties understanding it, then just comment or talk to me and I'll explain to you what actually happened. But if you want to all sit there and judge me for this, just go and do it because I don't care anymore. This guy is just mad. He is weird and he needs help.